Hello everybody! Welcome in. Welcome in. I am here. Here I am. I was making a boomerang of this blanket before I unravel it. You know, for the gram. I also need to add the music. I'm behind already. I don't realize it's starting and I like hang out on the same frame too much. Okay, I guess that's fine. I don't know. All the text is really hard to read, sorry. Taking forever. I guess white. I don't know, man. How does Instagram work? Nope, not that way. There it goes. All finished. Make sure it didn't send elsewhere. I think it's fine. It's hot in here. Do I have to leave it open? I think it's still thinking. Anywho, enough of that nonsense. Music, cause I'm sure you guys would prefer a bit of entertainment while I'm talking. Slow start. I should have left my loading screen up longer. Let's listen to some Pananner. Pananner sounds good. Was ist das? Nothing I need. I think that's good. Welcome one and all to this mess. This is a blanket. A very terribly made blanket. That I started many months ago and have made and remade and remade and unraveled and remade and unraveled and remade, I think 5 times now, because this stitch, the Celtic weave stitch, is kind of complicated. I hadn't done it before, so I was learning as I was going, right? I could manage a little swatch. I made a few of them, no problem. But then when it came to the daunting task of an entire blanket, I keep dropping stitches. So this is the latest carnage. This is bad. You can see this side is how do I show you? There you go. Many missed stitches. I in fact tried to like fill some of them in. Just in the interest of keep going, don't do that. I dropped one way back here in the beginning. There. 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 Right there. You can tell there's like some gaps in here of where I like messed up the pattern. That gap shouldn't be that large. Where I was mixing up the front posts and the back posts, so it was creating like a hole. There's a few of these in here. This one over here. I dropped some stitches on this side. Right? So, I have to unravel almost all of this again. But, I'm glad that I kept going because initially, when I very first was making this and I kept restarting and restarting and restarting, I don't think I was getting the hang of the stitch. By just working through the flaws, I got the hang of the stitch. So, I think now, restarting is for the 6th time. I should have a better looking blanket. I don't know where my end is. I'm just gonna rewind this ball because it's almost gone. And if I just start pulling threads, I'm gonna tangle it. So I'm gonna rewind it and start fresh, you guys. I don't know what else to do. Just gonna make it work. Just gonna do that. If I can find the end. The end's in here, I think. Maybe. I'm already making a mess. That's the end that's attached. I don't want that end. I want the other end. The other end is what I'm looking for. It'd be nicer if you could actually see what I'm doing. Also, I found my light. You can actually, like, see now. Isn't that great? I told you I had it. I just couldn't figure out where I put it. I found it. Happy Vlogmas Day 4. Repeat from yesterday. If you're looking for days 1 and 2, I missed them. So they don't exist. I was very busy. I didn't come on here. Those will probably not be the only days I skip. I'm just gonna number the day that it actually is. Today's December 4th, so it's day 4. I'll do my best not to miss any further days, but the weekends can be sketchy, especially Saturday. I might be able to manage Sunday, but Saturday, we have craft shows on Saturdays usually, so I could maybe take some footage and upload a quick little video, but it won't be a live stream. I won't be able to manage a live stream. I'll do what I can. I'll try to get some cell phone footage of us out and about. I think that could be fun. If you were curious, I probably shouldn't say like that. And then I say it again. If you're curious, I finished the scarf that we were working on yesterday, with the exception of the fringe. I just need to put the fringe on it and it is done. And then I gotta block it and all that stuff. I never found the end. Oh boy. There's an end around here somewhere. We're just gonna look for it. Do. Yeah. Just check in on some stuff. What a nice song. Oh, am I putting this in the wrong place? I think I am. There it is. Don't know how that works. Go to my pattern. The blanket. I got this pattern from Crafting Happiness, if anybody's curious. It is the Highland Cow baby blanket, and I've already made the amigurumi parts. We're all good there. I have them right over here, actually. I still need to make the fringe for the hair, but all the stuffed animal parts are done. The light's kind of throwing that off. I'll put it down here. I like to use these eyes. I like these. I call them Hamtaro eyes. Hi, Reggie. Oh, you didn't get an alert? Maybe I didn't do it right. Yo! I was talking about this project. This is a Highland Cow baby blanket. He's gonna have like fringe, like a big mop head. I have all his little leggies. Already done. They live on top of my printer because I don't know where else to put them. The dog can't get there. The dog can't go on top of my printer. I'm unraveling this blanket so I can start over, because I've dropped many stitches and the blanket is in shambles, really. It's not in great shape. Is the end in here? So I am trying to find the end of the yarn in the ball that's left over, so I can start winding it and then unraveling it. Oh my gosh, it's right here, you guys! I found it. Would you like me to post? Oh, sure. You know me. I don't like self-promotion. I'm terrible. I need to be my own advocate. I would love to see where you put that, so in the future I know where you want me to post that information. If not. Yarn shenanigans. When I clean up this ball of yarn, I'll show you why. Okay, cool. I'll show you why I'm unraveling this. It's in bad shape. It might look fine to the untrained eye, but I'll show you why there's a problem. Irreversible problem that I must fix. And the only way to fix it is to redo it. also, I found a new stream layout that I like. I didn't get the chance to put it up yet because I did a lot of printing and whatnot yesterday. But after the stream today, I should be able to rebuild what I've got going on in OBS and have a nice, new, cozy look. I'm also going to update Twitch. You know, just in case I go live over there. And it'll all be cohesive. Gonna be so great. The heat is cranking, which is weird because usually it's cold in here. I don't know why suddenly today it's so hot. Checking my thermostat. I have a smart thermostat, I think. It's 18 degrees currently. The wind makes it feel like -10. So you'd think I would want to keep my heat on. It could just be the light. Yeah, it's not running right now. I think it's just the light. Yeah. Yes. It is. It's windy, which is why it feels so damn cold. I'm gonna pull up the weather app for you. It is 17 degrees, cloudy and windy, high of 33, low of 9. Right at this moment, it feels like 0 degrees. But my alert that popped up said it could feel as low as -10 due to the wind. Wind advisory through midnight. What's this wind at? I want a wind speed. Give it to me. Okay, get off of me. It says, right now, the Weather Channel says, feels like -1 degrees, wind northwest 25 miles per hour. 100% cloud cover. It's mighty chilly. I had the dog outside right before I started, and I was cold then, but now I'm pretty warm. I must have warmed up finally. Har har har. That's where we keep the thermostat, Raji. That's where it lives. We don't tend to adjust it. It just happens to be the perfect temperature. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing, I am winding a ball of yarn. Yes, correct. By wrapping it around my thumb, it ensures that I have a center pull. And a center pull ball of yarn is just much easier to work with than when you pull from the outside of the yarn ball. So, if you were wondering what I'm up to right now. We are untangling this mess so I can untangle this mess. I was making this blanket. I'll recite my story. I don't think you were here when I talked about it. I have remade this blanket 5 times. But most of the remake was at the bottom half, like this much. And I kept redoing it and redoing it because I kept dropping stitches. So, oh my god, it's Fudkiss. Hello. Welcome in. What? You got that right. Streaming is back, but it's on YouTube. because I want to try it. Giving it a try. I spilled your secret. I don't know that it's a secret. It's just new. Yesterday was the first official stream. It was kind of like a test stream, kind of not. So, why would YouTube alert us ever? I don't know. Did you have your alerts on? Raji was saying he didn't get alerted either. And it's kind of funny because he was like waiting in Discord because I just side chatted him that I was like gonna be live. Fun fact, it did not alert me, and I have them on all for this channel. Maybe it's because I'm inactive for so long. This channel is a few years old, and then I didn't do anything with it. So maybe YouTube is just like, eh, you'll get all the notifications, lol lol lol. You'll get them all. You haven't missed much. Just me unraveling tangled yarn. I'm making this blanket, this baby blanket. And as lovely as the stitch is, I've dropped some stitches. You can kind of see the gaps here and here. The edges are awful. The edges are real bad. I dropped a stitch as early as here. And then I dropped another one there. And then I dropped another one there. And then I messed up here. And it keeps getting worse. So, Fudkiss is a neat dude. So I'm redoing it. We're starting almost over. I don't think I need to redo the foundation chain, but I kind of want to start over from scratch so that I know it's right, because it's kind of, do you see how it's kind of like wobbly and it's like curling upward? I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. So part of me kind of just wants to redo the whole darn thing. When I get to here where I know I dropped a stitch, I'll decide if I'm going all the way. I think I am. I think we're starting completely over, which is kind of heartbreaking, but it is what it is. It's a terrible blanket at this rate because I've dropped so many stitches. On both sides. It's not square. It's misshapen and awful. So, I put the blanket away because I was heartbroken. I was actually heartbroken about it. And I'm like, I have to emotionally repair my heart before I can tackle this blanket. Because this is a lot of work to unravel. A lot. And also, Raji, I did post it in my server. And on Instagram. I just didn't post it in your server. Because it doesn't have anything to do with gaming. So I didn't know if I should. I always wonder if that's like off topic. But since you posted it, that seems like a blessing to me that now I can post it. Because, you know, I don't know if anybody cares. Here I am unraveling yarn. This is riveting content. Riveting. This is what we call frogging. Well, it will be when I'm done detangling the yarn. We'll get to the frogging. We will get to the frogging. If I have custom emotes ever on this channel, you can bet your biscuits we're gonna have some frogs. Because the frogging is real. Speaking of frogs, I want to make a hat with frog eyeballs poking out of it. I think that'd be fun. That is not a today project. I have some chenille yarn that's kind of green. Well, it's very green. That could be good for that. I don't know if people use chenille yarn to make hats. I assume they do. I don't see why not. Hoomst. Hi. How is Mr. Fudkiss doing? The Fud Kiss. You can see more of the Fud Kiss at daddyraji.com. Can we? Is there a Fud Kiss there? I feel like that's some secret. That's that's some secret content right there. I have a knot right here, you guys. Look at that. See that? That's messing us all up. When people say that they don't have patience for this type of hobby, I think this is what they're talking about. I think this is the thing that they don't want to make time for. Yarn tangles do happen. But, you know, it's like meditating. The full-length live stream of Fudkiss Himi says from opening to TenCon 23 will be dropping soon on my site, so it's true, actually. Ooh. Ooh. That's exciting. That's exciting. It drive me insane. Hopefully it's not driving you insane to watch me do it. I now know who I will call when I've knotted things up. Yeah, I got you. Whenever I was in school, all my friends, anytime they had like knotted jewelry and stuff, it would somehow make its way to me. It's just a zen moment, Raji. It's like a puzzle that you have to solve. Just kind of loosen up all the threads here. Don't tug on any one particular one too much, because then you'll make a knot somewhere else. If I got an achievement or trophy that I can track somewhere, maybe. Just loosen it all up. Is this all one song, or is this another song that sounds like the one we heard a couple songs ago? Like another movement? I have to look. If we're on a repeat or something. don't know what it's playing. Oh, we're here. Franz Gordon. Okay, okay, so we've got some songs from the same guy. They're different songs, but maybe they kind of like are similar arrangements. Why did it skip to here? It's skipping, it's like it's randomized. Oh, I see. We've got a shuffle happening. That's fine. Shuffle's totally fine. No, that's not okay. Nope. Shush. Shush! I don't want lyrics. Stop it. Hefe, welcome. Sorry, I'm yelling at my music. It's supposed to be instrumental. But because it is shuffled, I think it's grabbing songs from elsewhere. Tell you what. I'm so perturbed. I'm gonna disable the shuffle. I'm gonna start over on this playlist. Because none of these say they have lyrics. And we're gonna be sure. We're gonna be sure. Right now we're just untangling some yarn so that I can frog this blanket. Because this blanket came out terribly and I have to redo it. This many hours of work. I have to start over. Because I can't give this away in this state. If I were making something for me, it wouldn't matter. I would just like finish it and be done with it. This is a gift for someone. And it's in an unexcusable state. Just is not gonna fly, you know what I mean? Not gonna fly. So how did the Diablos go? I saw you guys were playing. I was missing out on all the fun. Where has Jeff been all day? Yeah, you can't hear the music? It says you can hear it. I see it bouncing around. What? Can you hear me talking? I mean, I can turn it up. How about now? Can you hear it now? Weird. I hear it really loud. Weird. Hopefully the music is not too loud. It's like a piano. And then some lady randomly started singing and I yelled at her because that's not the business. Reminds me of being in a Hallmark store looking at ornaments. Well, that's good. It is Vlogmas after all. Welcome to Vlogmas. We got Ficus up to level 16. Nice. Congratulations. That means we can play together. I'm level 20 something. I don't remember. $19. We can play together on the Diablo. It's gonna be so much fun. Gently, gently. Nope, it nodded. Look at that. My son is home. Hello. My husband is home. Hello. I wasn't expecting my husband to be home for another hour. Brutus is very excited. Party's over. Yep. I'm sure we will be on later tonight. Okay, cool. I could probably join for a little bit. I can work on my blanket in between whatevers. Cutscenes? I don't know. Lol. I'm hot, you guys. This light is making me very warm. I was not this warm yesterday.
I picked up a straggler on the way home.
Hey, welcome in. We've got Vlogmas happening.
Okay.
Feel free to join the YouTube chat when you are ready to sit down.
I'm just here to grab something and I'm out of here. It's only like 4 o'clock.
Oh, you're not home?
No.
I see.
I'm grabbing something somebody might want to buy.
Ooh, I see. This is a temporary stop.
Jamming my way over here to grab it and I saw a kiddo. I picked him up so he didn't have to fully walk home.
You are so nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Drive safe. Be careful. I didn't expect this to be a yarn detangling stream. Sorry, Prince, but this is part of the process. So M Swear just was picking something up from the house. Spotted kiddo walking home and decided to bring him home the rest of the way. That's why he was here.
Hi.
Welcome home. How you doing? Do you want to say hi to the people? You can if you want, but you don't have to.
I don't feel like it.
Okay, he doesn't want to be on camera. He's camera shy like his mom. You know, that's why it's taking me 2 years to start this channel. I made this channel 2 years ago. Streamed finally yesterday. Better late than never, I suppose. Sometimes I get busy thinking and planning that I don't do enough doing. Roger can keep the root. I'll take the beer. I love root beer. Why does he want root beer? I missed that. I missed what he was referring to in the chaos of noise in my home. I like root beer. I think it's delicious. I really like that Sprecher's soda too. The cherry soda and the root beer are both delicious. They typed 1919 in chat, which reminded me of 1919 root beer. Oh yeah, I've had that before. It is very good. I like the Sprecher's. It's fire brewed or whatever they say. I don't know, there's something fancy about it. It's expensive. Worth every penny though, it's really good. Sometimes when I go through the convenience store, I grab one. Is this your first time streaming? It's my second time streaming. Yesterday was the first stream. But it was more like a test stream. You can watch the replay if you are so inclined. But it's a whole lot of fiddling around and asking Raji if stuff looked okay. I don't know if you actually want to watch that, but you can. Today is the first official. I don't know. I think yesterday was first official. I did do a bit of crafting. Crafting happened. I did a lot of printing. Hi, Brutus. Brutus is here. This is Brutus. That's Brutus. If anybody's wondering, sometimes when we're chatting in voice chat, this is what I'm doing. If I ever get quiet, you're like, I wonder what Himi's doing. It's probably this. Probably untangling yarn. If anyone's curious, I don't know if my microphone's picking it up, but the dog's food and water is in my office. It's in my office because it's out of high traffic area. He doesn't eat when his food is in high traffic area. I can't have it in the kitchen because he likes to get into the trash. So we have the kitchen gated off with a baby gate. The bathroom is too small to have it in there. I don't want it in either of the bedrooms. So the office it is. It's where his food and water live. Right by the front door there. Well, it's not a front door, but by the door. If you were hearing him crunch on his food. Also, I'm in here most of the day because I work from home. So I also won't forget about feeding him because I see his food bowl every day. It's like, oh, he needs more water. Let me go get that. If I had the water somewhere else, I probably would forget about it. So it's in here with me. Constant monitoring. Food and water levels. I just realized I wore a sweater that matched this yarn. I didn't mean for everything to be the same color. Just kind of worked out that way, I guess. Failing. Here we go. The dog hair in here. Unacceptable. Brutus. Keep your keep your hair to yourself. Anywho, so gaining distance on this project was good, even though it delayed me overall. I can now look at it a little more objectively instead of just like thinking about how much time I've spent on it. I can look at it and go, oh yeah, it actually looks really bad. I need to fix it. And I learned a very important lesson, that I cannot travel with this project. I lose count too easily. Having it bunched up in a bag or bundled up in my lap or wherever it is I'm working on it, I don't get a good sense of where I am as far as like stitch count and shape. So traveling, I'm gonna have to work on much smaller things, like the toys, or, you know, something smaller than a baby blanket, so that I can see it as a whole easier. Traveling with fiberfill is kind of annoying. But redoing work constantly because of losing count is worse. So that is what I have learned with this blanket. Testing the limits of my capabilities. We have almost untangled the yarn. The next song is not playing. It moved on to a new song, but it hasn't like started up yet. Hello. How can I help you? What is going on here? I will skip that song and go to the next. So have you guys done your holiday shopping yet? This is technically a holiday gift, so it kind of counts. I have a few things left to make for people, but I'm well on my way. No lollygagging though. I'm not done enough to slow down. I have to keep focused. But I should finish on time. The only thing I'm really worried about is a top that I'm making for my mom. She says no rush. She doesn't care if it's done by Christmas, so I purposely made it last on my list. But I thought I'd be starting it by now. I definitely haven't. There's still a few things to go. My computer wants to update. What? Windows 11 version 24H2. How about no? How about not? I've done 0 holiday shopping. You didn't take advantage of the Black Friday Cyber Monday deals? I saw stuff on sale like 2 weeks prior to Black Friday. It's like, what? Black Friday doesn't exist anymore. It's like the entire last half of Thanksgiving. The entire second half of November is Black Friday now. I really think poor Thanksgiving has such a bad rap. It's getting edged out between Halloween and Christmas. It's like, what about Thanksgiving? Black Friday is for sleeping. Yes. I did no in-person shopping. I bought stuff online. It was Cyber Monday, but for a whole week. So, was it really Cyber Monday? I don't know. Cyber November. It was Cyber November. Hi. Hello. Let me see. What do you need? Nothing. Doesn't need anything. Do you see his little nose? Look at him. He looks just like his picture. Truth be told, this picture is not actually a picture of him. It is. I found it on the internet, but it looks just like him. Moat like Slack Friday. Oh, more like Slack Friday. I like it. Slack Friday! Whoop whoop! Yeah, mobile typing. I hate that. Dude, you guys, I hate texting. Have we talked about this yet? I can't stand it. Cannot stand texting on a smartphone. Back in the day, we had like the clicky clacky tactile buttons on the flip phones, and that was fine. But texting on a smartphone, on a slick screen, with all the little keys literally teeny tiny right next to each other, I can't stand it. That's why I prefer to just message people on Discord from my computer. T9, yeah. I could deal with T9. It was a little lengthy, you know, having to press multiple to get to the letter, but you at least knew when you were pressing the button. I make so many typos texting because I'm always hitting the wrong button. I hate it. Cannot stand it. So if you text me and I don't text you back, nothing personal. I like the idea of texting. I like the asynchronous communication. Hey, I'm gonna send you a message. get back to me whenever it's convenient for you. I'm into that. But the actual physical act of texting somebody makes me irate. Irate is the only word I have for how I feel about it. iPhone is haptic feedback vibration. You can turn on in settings so you feel the keystrokes. Yeah, but you can't tell the keys apart. I know I pressed a button. I pressed the key, but I hit like the wrong key 3 times in a row because, I don't know, no depth perception, I guess. It makes me angry. Texting to me is awesome for short things, not large discussions. Yeah, I prefer Discord. I don't know. Maybe I'm an old lady now. Maybe that's all it is. Texting! I'm too old for texting. No, I'm not. And clearly I have a lot of patience. But not for texting. I don't have any patience for texting. I don't know. I think it's because yes, senior Himi. I've been pushing towards, can we just talk when people start sending pages of text? Yeah. And that's, the young people do not want to talk. Under any circumstances. I don't mind texting. Like, the idea behind it. But the physical texting of the message is what bothers me. I just need to slow down. I think faster than I'm able to text. And so it just makes me crazy. I can't text fast enough for my own liking. My dog is barking. I can type really quickly. I can't text quickly. It makes me angry. Let's see. Blitz is here. Hello, welcome in. Senor. Oh, senor. That means I'm a mister. Senor. Senor. How's it going? For work, 100% texting is preferred. Emails work too. Besides VC, I don't want to talk to people either. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Hefe. I don't want to call people on the phone either. But I'll voice chat all day long. Don't bother me. I think it's the headset. I don't want to hold my phone to my face. No thanks. I'm good. But if I'm in a voice chat, the expectation is everybody's multitasking. They're doing something else while you're talking, and I'm okay with that. I can't multitask and be on the phone. Unless it's pacing up and down my hallway. So a lot of the times when I call people, I put the speakerphone on so I can multitask. But you guys know, I don't talk very loudly, so half the time people can't hear me on the speakerphone. That's just the way it is. People I love, let's chat. Besides that, I'm good. Isn't that the truth? All of my calls go to voicemail. If you want to talk to me, you need to leave a message. Because if you don't, I absolutely will not call you back. Even if your phone number looks important. Gotta leave me a message. Too bad, so sad. You could be a scammer. I don't know. You better leave me a message. I'm a bad liar because I wear my emotions on my sleeves. I have to try hard to act interested. You gotta develop your poker face. I have a great poker face. I think it's all the years of admin. Of just listening people trying to make their problem my problem. And it's like, is that so? That's fascinating. People love to waste time and are mostly just annoying me. Love what I do, just find most combo is totally unnecessary. Yeah. There's the workplace chit chat. Some of it's fun. Most of it is people just avoiding working. It's like, I love that for you, but I'm busy. I think you should be busy. But half the time they're, you know, higher up than you, and you can't really say that. I just mostly remind the individual, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a deadline for this topic, and I must focus on it. You can speak with so-and-so about extending my deadline if you'd like to continue this conversation. But until then, I'm very sorry, I must focus. And I cannot give you the attention that you deserve. My apologies. Message me later. And then forget to tell them you're done. They'll move on to somebody else. I've got other things on my mind. I'd rather use that time for Shalamongo. Totally. Aha! We're here. Let's just base on this. No, I'm good. I'm the one doing the work, and I need this time. The bases are adequate. Thank you. Alrighty, you guys, it's time. Take one last gander at this carnage. Here's the blanket, and it looks fine until you get to the edges. Terrible. Oh boy, real bad. Equally as terrible, real bad. The nice part's right here in the middle. Yes, Fudgus, it is carnage. And so much so that my starting chain, I don't know if it's supposed to be that bumpy. Like, I'm pretty sure I've messed up the entire way, which makes sense. Because I hadn't done the stitch before starting this project. So I was learning. And I did a few swatches, and you know, like, I have a swatch of a different pattern. You know, you make little squares of things, and it's fine. It's this little itty bitty square. But then starting the big one, I've been messing it up the entire way. So, I have to suck it up and just start over again. 6 times a charm, I think. I think that's how the saying goes. 6 times a charm. I'm amazed you can do this. Well, thank you. This is a hobby I do enjoy. I do like it. I put it away for a long time. So, you guys probably know this about me already. If something's out of sight, I don't think about it. That's why I took the doors off my closet here. If I put something in this closet and the doors were there, it would cease to exist. I require open shelving to exist. I can't do clothes shelving. Squatches? Squatches like this? Yes. Squatches. Alrighty, here we go. Bye. Bye, blanket. Rest in peace, blanket number 5. So just to deconstruct this for you, every stitch is 4 stitches. It's called a cluster stitch. So this is very time consuming stitch. Ah, but Blitz! You know how long I've worked on this. Maybe you don't. Maybe you haven't. I've worked on this thing for hours. And I have to start over. And it hurts my body to pull this apart. But it must be done because it doesn't look good. It looks real bad. It's not square. It's a blanket. It should at least be square. It's not. Here we go. There it goes. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See it? No, you can't. Starting over. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how that works? Blanket number 5. We barely knew you. Yep. Blanket number 6, though. It's gonna be so nice. Thanks for the lurk, Raji and Futkus. Futkus clown emote. Futkus isn't a clown. If anybody's a clown, it's me. Very serious clown. Actually, let's be real. If anybody's a clown, it's Vivid. He's not here to defend himself. Put it up here so you guys can see what I'm doing. There is floof flying everywhere. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how this is done. Hi, he does like ICP, yeah. That's why I said that. Hi. Hello. How can I help you? You heard that I was sad? Well, that's very kind of you. What? What is it? What is it? What? You just ate your food, so I know you don't need any more. You have a full bowl of water that I refreshed just before we started. And I took you outside just before we started, which means you were outside an hour ago. It is too soon to go out again. You don't need anything. You don't need anything. You are totally fine. So he just lays down with a huff. Mom. Turn this way. It's easier to unravel, perhaps. So this thing I'm winding is called a yarn cake. And it's called a cake because it has a flat bottom and a flat top, like a cake. Some people have like fancy winders. I do not. I wind them all by hand. I do not have a fancy winder. But you can make them on your own without fancy winder. It's pretty easy. We're stuck. There we go. There we go. More frogging, more frogging. One day we'll get emotes. We can have a frog emote. Gonna be great. Ooh, my bad. I am so sorry. I hit the camera. See, look at this gap where I dropped the stitch. Shouldn't be like that. We have our agonizing piano to punctuate our sadness for blanket number 5. But with it, blanket number 6 will rise from the ashes like a phoenix and be glorious. And we shall celebrate blanket number 6 when it is done. It's December 4th. I wonder how quickly I can get it done. How fast can I make a baby blanket? And will it be done in time for Christmas? We'll see. You don't want to have the yarn too close to your thumb. You know, when you're wrapping it, you definitely want it to hook on the edge and not go this way. You don't want it on your thumb. Even though that's where it naturally wishes to go. You don't want it there. Or else you won't get a cake shape. And your center pull will be lost. Forever! Eyeliner problems. What did it do there? Wow. You just slowly rotate as you wind. No, don't do that. And you eventually get it all nice and tucked away for crochet or your knitting purposes. This is a very jazzy number. Goodbye, blanket number 5. I learned a lot. I learned so very much from you. What's this? have to fix it. Got too close to my thumb. Having that diagonal is very important. From this end to that end. Riveting! Riveting content. Riveting. Riveting. Get it? Frogging? Riveting? I am so funny. Hit the microphone with my flailing limbs here. Now there's going to be at some point, I don't know which point it is, where I added on a skein and those ends are already like woven in, so it's going to be a challenge undoing that. I'm not looking forward to wherever that is. I don't know. I don't remember. Hopefully it's not terrible. Also, I think I'm gonna do my foundation chain in a larger hook. I did have some curling happening on one of the first few attempts, and I think this attempt I did a bigger one. And it turned out better, maybe, I don't know. It's kind of cauliflower. I don't know what I did wrong. We're just gonna have to start over. That's just the only solution. I got a text message. Who this is? It is my parental unit. What's the date today? 4th? I don't have call mom written on my calendar, so I didn't forget to call her. What day is today? Wednesday? She works today. I don't normally call her on days she works. I wonder what her text is about. She gave me like a blank smiley face with no mouth, like makes me feel like I did something wrong. My parent is hard to please, so I always feel like I did something wrong. She says she's not, but she is. Don't lose the yarn pull. Whatever you do, don't lose that. One, two, three, four. See them go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye. Oh. Is that where we're have a woven end, perhaps? is caught. Probably split the yarn or something when I put it in there. Cake is coming along. We are this far, but I've dropped stitches as far back as like here, I think. Another dog hair. You can definitely see one here, but I think I dropped one here. So it was like a drop, and then another drop, and then another drop. Terrible. Don't even get me started about this side. Oh boy, carnage. 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 So we have more to unravel. I think we're just gonna do the whole thing. I think we might benefit most from a fresh start. Because who knows if I made any errors in the foundation chain, you know? I have no idea. That was a long time ago. It's a long time ago when I did that. I might have made a mistake. Oh, this is what the back looks like. Kind of an interesting texture. All the prettiness is definitely one side. It's not a reversible stitch like some of them can be. Oh, sad. My sleeves. Uh-oh, where'd my center pole go? I pushed it in there. We don't want to lose that. Oh, I hear M swear. I think he's home for real, for real. Welcome home. Not in here. It's hot in here. I think it's this light. I don't think it's actually hot in the house. Or else the heater would be on. The heater has not kicked on. Well, maybe it is hot then. I recant my statement. But I think this light makes it warm. Which is good to know. If I ever get cold, I can just switch this light on. Warm me right up. Come on now.
What are you saying?
I said, welcome home.
Hey. And I said it's colder than a witch's titty in Vermont out there too.
Right, but then I said it's not cold in here. In the house. God dang it. Please. Thank you. Comedic stylings of Emswear. Nope, it's getting too close to my thumb. Stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do that either. That's either a factory knot or maybe when I joined on another skein I made a knot. I hope that's how I joined a new skein, because I feel like if I wove in ends it'd be hard to undo. This is best case scenario. Because this is a complicated stitch and I wasn't sure. I didn't remember how I extended it. What's going on over here? What's the hold up? There we go. Just hung up on itself. Just got caught up on itself. Ugh. This is bad. I don't know why I continued on. I think because I didn't want to remake it a 6th time. I had already restarted 5 times. But it's so terrible. I'm glad that I did it though. I know that this is a lot of work in itself. You know, we've been streaming for almost 2 hours and I've been untangling yarn and unraveling the blanket the whole time. But by not restarting so much, I was able to figure the stitch out, so it had its pros. There was a benefit to continuing despite the mistakes. But now I must start over, because I cannot give this way looking this bad. Just can't do it. I hope this is exciting. I have a feeling that it's not. Oh, I hear the dog barking outside. Woo 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 woo. Woo woo woo. That's what he sounds like. Now I have tangled it up on itself. Never works. It never works that way. Some projects you can do that, but with the way these stitches kind of interlock, it doesn't work. To unravel and then wind, unravel and then wind. Can't just pull it along. What did I do here? Not entirely sure. Did my camera move again? Maybe. Okay, now how did this happen? I seem to have a stitch here that is stuck. There we go. Ah, look. Can you see that? There we go. I split it. I split the yarn when I put the hook in. Hello, focus. Focus. Hello. Hello. There we go. When I put my hook in for the stitch, I must have snagged it and it knotted up on itself. Wonderful. Also, I think another benefit to restarting is, I'm not sure I did the edges right. I think that's why I kept dropping them. So I think it would be good to start fresh so that I do the edge stitches correctly. I wish this pattern had an accompanying video to go over that, but it doesn't. It does not, which is understandable. I did find a tutorial for this stitch elsewhere, and so but the stitch pattern that I found was for double crochet front and back post, and I'm pretty sure the blanket is written as a treble crochet front and back post, so it is a little bit different. Not entirely though. The tutorial still was helpful. Just means I have an extra stitch. Instead of the basket weave texture being really short, it being a triple makes them a little longer. It's really the only difference. Do 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 do. Well, I thought we'd be starting this on this stream. We hit the 2-hour mark. I hear my husband whining already, so I don't know that y'all want to be here for that. He's usually very complainy right when he gets home. So, there's that. You know, venting from a work day. Totally normal, I think.
We got a package from Michael's, and no, it's not my nickname.
Oh, cool. You shouldn't say these things while I'm streaming, but...
Oh well.
Hey guys, we got some yarn. Let's not show you my address. Move!
You want me to get my knife and open it?
Yes, please, if you are offered. Thank you. You guys want to see some yarn? Okay, so what this is my mom asked me what I wanted for Christmas. And I told her I would love some yarn. So she's like, let me know what kind of yarn you're looking for. Here you go.
Got him away.
And
Bro, just get out of here.
you know, I'm pretty curvy. I'm a curvy person. I'm not a small person. So, to make a sweater, I need a lot of yarn to make a sweater. And so I was like, I'll split skis this with you. I have some coupons that I can stack onto a sale. That's for Christopher, so hide that. We split skied it, so I ordered it, and she's gonna reimburse me half. Ooh! I'm only gonna show you one of them, because I only need to show you one of them. Excuse me, Brutus. Look at this! Ooh! Isn't that pretty? There's schmutz on it. It's like a really dark red. Almost brown. Reddish brown. Claret. Machine washable and dryable. Made in Turkey. 20% wool, 80% acrylic. It's gonna be nice. I want to make a chunky sweater. I got some knitting needles for it. Gonna be great. I just needed like a good pattern now. A couple patterns I found are actually like cardigans, and those are knit flat, so the round knitting needles aren't gonna really help that. I do have some chunky knitting needles if I go cardigan route. I already had needles for that, but I didn't have chunky needles if I decided to knit it in the round, so I snagged those needles in case that's what I need. And they're good to have on hand anyway, just cause, I don't know, just cause. Very exciting. Did the camera move or did I move? I think I moved. I think I moved. If you're wondering what all this is, it's glue. I can't get it off of there. I was crafting and I was hoping I could just wipe that off, but it's not how it works. So the next time I glue things, remind me to take up the mat. Remind me not to do it on the mat. It just makes my space look messy. I mean, my space is kind of messy normally, but you know what I mean. I don't see knots. There's one right here. Oh, tangled up mess. Yes, we did get past that boss battle, and we're on to the next one. On to the next boss battle. And this, my friends, I can't even see what I'm doing. This, my friends, is the precise reason I choose not to trim my fingernails. Normally, I prefer to keep the nails pretty short. But I have to say, fingernails are very helpful in yarn crafts. So I've been leaving them alone recently. No, it's right here. Did you make it home safe, Raji? I hope so. Be really careful with scissors because you can cut yarn if you pull it too tight or pull it too hard. That is a thing that can happen. Although sometimes it's helpful because if you find one little itty bitty strand that's holding everything up, you kind of get rid of it. But do be careful. I think it's the case here. There's like this little teeny strand. There we go. Got rid of that. finishing up work and about to hit the dusty trail. Oh, you're still at work? My goodness. How's the project? Pretty good. We are almost unraveled. We still have some wonkiness here. Right there. So I think I'm just gonna... I also think this corner is not that great. I'm just gonna unravel the whole thing and start over. I don't think any of this was salvageable, honestly. Some of the parts in the middle looked really nice. Like, a lot of the parts in the middle looked really nice, but the edges on both sides were not good. So I'm not doing the edge stitch correctly. When you do the stitch and then flip it and then go back the other way, I'm missing something. It's not coming out right. So, I must revisit the pattern. I have it pulled up here. I didn't expect this whole stream to be me unraveling this blanket though. I thought maybe it would take 45 minutes to an hour, and then we could spend the other hour restarting the blanket. Lo and behold, I keep running into knots. And so it's been 2 hours now, and I'm still unraveling it. So that's unfortunate. What is going on here? It's very stubborn. I don't want to pull it apart too much because I'll break it. Or in this case, you can see some fuzz on my fingernail. If I pull it too much, I'll pull it apart. Like actually pull the thread apart. And I don't want to do that. Something is tangled up in here. So this is a naughty stream. I'll see myself out. I need to make you a mod here. There you go. You're a mod on the other account, but not on this one. I had to wait for you to come into the chat. No, that isn't necessary. Well, sure it is. He can't be trusted with power. Maybe not. There are no kappas here. You have to find a new emote as a replacement. So it seems like the knot that's the problem is this one. That one. Try to loosen it up a little. Don't stab yourself. I would prefer not to cut the yarn. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Yeah, it's this knot that's causing me the grief. Alive? Not really. I see what you did there. Hey, Reggie. Just trying to like put things in the stitch that's too tight. Try and give some wiggle room. Hopefully, I don't have to cut this yarn. This knot is really tight. We just snagged it. I just snagged it. Might be a lost cause. We'll see. We'll see. Three needles in there. Trying to pull these stitches apart. Oh, this song's great. Some Beethoven. Am I allowed to play Beethoven? It's old enough? Guess we'll find out. It's on Epidemic Sound, I assume it's fine. I just have to cut it. I'm not getting anywhere. But it looks so much looser than before. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. Oh. Do. Oh. Is it happening? Is it happening? Oh no. No, just pulling it apart now. Oh well, we tried. Now I have to figure out where to cut it from. So we were here. Let's figure out where we were. More classics. Am I allowed to play this? So this is the yarn we were fetzing with. It's a little gnarly. This is the yarn that we cut. See what happens. Scissors away. The needles. So we don't hurt ourselves. Errant sharp things. Looks like I dropped a stitch here too. So many. Sorry, I'm off screen again. Alright, how did we get here? How did this happen? Okay, I'm just gonna cut it there. We have one cake. That's most of the blanket. I'm gonna tuck in the end on the side here. And you pull from the center. And now we have this mess to contend with. I lost track of the end. Is it here? Yeah, it's here. Where did this end come from? Right here. There to be in all of its glory. So we'll just start another center pull. If you're wondering how that happened, you just kind of hold the end in your hand. Put it around these two. Don't make a knot. Don't make yourself a new knot. Anyway. Hold on to that. When you have enough wrapped around your two fingers, you can move it to your thumb only. You still tuck the long tail into your fingers. And that's when you start wrapping things at an angle and turning it. You start it this way so that you don't wrap it around your thumb too tightly. That's why we started it the way we started wrapping it. So you don't want to start off too tight. So it won't work. It's too tight! Then you start 45-degree angle. And you start the wrapping kind of carefully. Once you get it established, you don't have to be so careful. 45-degree angle, turn, 45-degree angle, couple loops or passes, turn it.
And then you should have the shit.
1, 2, 3. I don't know what I did. Maybe it was holding the scissors. I scraped my the top of my fingernail. I don't know if you can even see it. Focus, will you? I can kind of see it. Hello. Hello. Anyway, I scraped the top of my fingernail and it keeps snagging the yarn. I just did that in the last 5 minutes, I guess. Handling scissors, I suppose.
You gotta get swifty. Oh yeah.
My husband's getting swifty. Apparently. Do let me know in the comments. Do you get swifty? Let me know.
Do you pull down your pants and shit on the floor?
Yeah. My eye is twitching. Been staring at this too closely for too long. We are at the 2.5 hour mark. I really thought that this would not take that long to unravel, but it has. But it has. I think that is just a testament to like how much work it is that I had done. If it's taking this long to undo. You know what I mean? I've been working on this blanket a long time. I started it in August? No. September? A while ago. I've been working on it a while. And continually messing up on it. I think I started it the last week of August. Because I was waiting on the yarn. And I finally got it in. I started it right away. For a baby that was born like November 1st. And it's December 4th now. I'm quite upset that I have to unravel it and start over. But I think it's for the better. I think it's for the better. Because it looks really bad, guys. You saw it. I showed you many times. Terrible. But now we can sort it out. But I am gonna have to end this stream here because it's already 6 o'clock and I have things to do and dinner to cook and children to hug and dogs to pet, etc, etc, etc. Emails to answer. There is an important email I must address, and I suppose I should text my mom back because she texted me. Kind of. She sent me an emoji. Cryptic emoji. I must respond. boy. Start that over. In the beginning, you have to be kind of careful. And that's the start of a center pull cake. So I'm going to continue this off stream. I really wanted to start the new one with you, but we ran out of time. I am starting the new one tonight, whether I'm on stream or not, because as you can imagine, I'm quite pressed for time on this project. So I appreciate all the time you guys spent with me today. I hope this was fun, ? I don't know that it was. You watched me unravel a blanket and untangle yarn knots and all of that fun stuff. I still have a knot over here I have to contend with. There that goes. Oh, I still have a cut yarn, you guys. We haven't dealt with that yet. So there's that. But it looks like we're free. Looks like we made it. In case anyone was wondering, I did get this pattern from craftinghappiness.com. It says with a brown yarn and a 5mm hook, which is a H. 123 stitches. Now, my foundation chain can be a little bit tight, so I'm actually gonna do a 5.5, maybe even a 6. I think I'll do a 6 for my foundation chain, and then switch to the 5. That's a 4. I think it's the gray one. Is that the one I'm looking for? That's my 5.5. So the red one must be the 6? Yeah. I might start with a 6. This one. You can't even see. And then I'll do the rest of the stitches with a 5. Maybe a 5.5 is big enough for a foundation chain. But if I do the 6, then I can chain on the tighter side, which is what I normally do. So I might. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I decide, because I will be doing that after dinner. I suppose this is all for today. Love your face. Love your face! And I'll see you tomorrow. 3:30 Central for day 5. We will be working on this because I have to get this done ASAP. ASAP. So yeah, this is the project until further notice. Now I do have a craft show on the 7th, which is just for the candles, so I don't have to crochet anything in preparation for that. But the week after, we have the craft show on the 14th, which I believe I'm taking crochet items to. So, next week, that means this week, for the next 7 days. Till like next Tuesday, basically. We'll work on it throughout the weekend. See how far I get. Theoretically, can I finish a blanket that quickly? It hasn't happened so far, so I doubt it, but We'll see what happens. That's all we can do, is just do our best. Peace out. I'll see you tomorrow, where we will continue the Celtic weave baby blanket. It's like a Highland cow baby blanket. Anyway, now I'm rambling. See you next time. Bye!